That boy had.
Hold on. What's your thoughts, AB? Because you've been sitting here quiet.
You just sitting there, looking big back.
Life is precious, man. Life is precious.
Oh, turn off the sentimental stuff. Come on, give us what you really think.
Come on, you said you hated it. I remember.
I got a good question for AB.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on road rage? Since this is basically the topic of the movie, and it just went downhill from there. How do you feel about road rage? Can we still do it, or nowadays it's just frowned upon? Do people deserve what you would give them?
Have you ever
if
seen
you were upset?
road rage?
What happened?
Have you ever seen road rage or done it?
Yeah.
You live in a
Which
day.
one?
Yeah,
Which
you live
one?
in a
Which
day.
one?
Both actually.
Oh, you had road rage.
Yeah.
And you seen
Yeah.
someone with it? What was
Yeah.
worse, yours or his?
I think mine's
What was it?
because damn, I don't know. Is this gonna incriminate myself?
No, not at all.
All right.
I'll tell you
Free
about mine.
speech, man.
I'll tell you
America.
about mine. I did road rage
So
multiple times.
a person cut me off, right?
Nice.
So me,
Love them.
person cut me off.
Come on, man, he gonna get unhinged.
So now this person flicks me off. I'm like, hey, you cut me off. Why you flicking me off? So it got me pissed. So I cut off the person in front of him and brake check the person in front of him so he can fucking swerve and almost hit the wall.
That's not bad.
I mean,
but
yeah.
you kind of like went after someone else too to get them.
I mean, hey,
So you
sometime-
created like two villains in that instance instead of just one.
Yeah, sometimes, unfortunately, someone has to get sacrificed.
Damn.
Well, how about this? With that being said, somebody has to be sacrificed. So you, what if it's the other way around? What if you accidentally cut off Russell Crowe tomorrow, and now he's after you? Do you deserve to get whatever you just said?
Hold on, real quick. I just wish y'all
Probably.
could have seen Fred's face when he
Probably.
said sacrifice.
Right, sacrifice. What's
the way
the
he
outcome
said it?
of this road rage sacrifice you speak of? What?
That's the way he said it. Because I heard that too. Sacrifice.
Right. And what are we giving to this sacrifice that needs be? Why? What's the outcome of the sacrifice?
Sacrifice.
Just making him know, like, look at your cause. He created another cause, type thing.
Cause and effect.
Yes.
Have
I get
any
that.
of you done road rage
Oh, yeah,
or
all the
seen
time.
it?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
All
What you do?
the
What's your
time.
road rage?
I flip them off.
That's it.
Yeah, that's about it.
This
Yell
man
at
said
him.
I flip him
That's the
off.
closest I've been.
My
Actually,
road rage
one
is a
time,
finger.
one time we was on the Benicia Bridge, and we was I forgot where we was coming from, and we was road raging straight up, and it just so happened to be somebody I graduated with.
That just makes it much better.
Exactly.
Now you have a story.
Hey, especially
We
the
rode
cars you
cars. I didn't know it
drive.
was you.
I wasn't
So
in nothing
depending
he
on-
would.
okay,
I was
'cause
in
I was
nothing he
like-
would notice.
Especially depending on what car he
No.
got. I would probably be scared.
I think at the time I was in a Mitsubishi Mirage.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we was on a Benicia Bridge.
And he was invisible.
I don't know what happened. I honestly don't know what happened.
Transformers.
But when I pulled up on him to roll down my window and I seen who it was, I said, "Oh no, oh no."
They changed their tune real quick.
He did, yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. My bad. You didn't steal yours. Like, fuck you.
Well, I had to calm down quick. Yeah,
Like y'all had beef in high school.
no beef, but
he was scared of you already.
I couldn't
He was
say
like,
he was,
I can't keep
I
going with
couldn't
this
say
guy.
I don't think nobody back in the day was scared of me. I was cool with everybody, but
He was
in
like,
case you hear this, man, and I don't mean to say this because I'm older now, but at the time, I always thought this dude was a mark.
okay. Because I was about to be like, he probably seen Tones like, oh, shit.
He did.
Not again.
Damn it.
He did.
What about you, Carrie? You been in road rage or seen it?
I mean, there was
You
a
had to have road rage. What is it? Let's know.
shit trying
Talk
to get to
about it.
work. So I'm not
What'd
late.
you do?
You know, you just pull up to the person on the side and just flip them off real quick and keep it pushing.
I feel like the worst person.
Well,
bro.
I've had a situation.
Get all
where
y'all, man.
I had a situation with my family in the car to where I was like, okay, I got to be careful these days
Yeah.
because you never know how these young niggas act. So one time,
Right.
we were driving home, getting off the freeway, and this car cut me off. And then this car cut me off, so I ended up honking. And as we pull up to the red light in front of us, one of the guys jumped out the car with a ski mask on.
Not cool. Not cool. I don't like that.
But he looked at us, he just looked at us, got back in the car. So that told me, yeah, let me just be careful these days because people kind of crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Facts.
But actually, I was
So-
gonna ask. I know you had a situation. Is it okay if I tell the story?
We know
Okay.
Fred be sacrificing everybody.
I got a question after Fred's story. Actually, I got a real question, but please do, Fred.
Okay, so
Let's hear this, man.
hey, before you eat, just make sure you don't chew on the mic. It's gonna sound crazy.
I'm gonna be like, this story just got weird. He got sound
right?
effects.
So Fred, one day he calls me, and he's like, he was driving home from work.
Yeah.
So then one day he was driving home from work, he noticed his car following him.
Ooh.
Yeah. So then he's driving all the way home. He's almost home, but he says, "All right, let me bust this right real quick." So he busts his right. Notice the car is still following him. All of a sudden, he pulls to the side to see why is this guy following him. The guy jumps out, gun in hand. Fred just,
No, bro. You never stop, bro. You never stop. Just never stop.
Yeah, see,
Like,
but-
keep like put up like if you know the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Just take them to all the fucked up areas,
well,
bro.
the neighborhood he was in, I don't want to say because that's
Yeah.
putting his shit out there, but the neighborhood he was in, it was like, shit, I wouldn't have expected that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
But yeah, you should do that in any neighborhood. Just
Yeah.
start driving. If you're getting followed, either drive around or drive to the police station.
Yeah, see, but when he told me this,
Where
I
there's
was
people.
when he told me, I expect the guy who wasn't from that neighborhood. He just was.
Fred, that was a
in
very
that town
white thing of you.
trying to catch somebody.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, Fred. Fred, that was very white of you.
Very blonde. Very
never-
blonde.
It was
You
the
never
white side.
go-
It was the
you-
white side.
It was very blonde.
You
of
never
him.
go, hey, are they following me? Hold on. What y'all
Excuse
want?
me, sir.
Never. That's like, did you hear that downstairs? Yeah. Let's go check. No, bro, you do not. You just don't.
Hey,
just let it
look,
be.
look. Actually, that was my point I was going to make earlier. Like you said, it was a white thing, and I'm going to ask a question. Before I got some questions about that. We're still on the topic of road rage. Does road rage have a certain genre or race or culture attached to it? Who road rages more? And nowadays, if you're sensitive about talking about black people or white people or Asian people or Latin people, hey, you soft. I'm just gonna say that right now. Who road rages more in any race, or is it equal? Because I'm just gonna say it. The most road rage I've got from people that was to me that wasn't my fault was from white people. Ooh, they love to flip off.
Oh yeah.
I get flipped off so
yeah.
much, and I'm like, damn, what I do?
I've been flipped off a lot. It's okay. I'm fine with it. It's just a finger to me.
But I usually get flipped off when I'm driving my station wagon. Why is that?
Because they jealous.
I push about
They're
75
haters. They
on
call
the
your
freeway.
number one haters right there.
It's
Yeah, but
crazy.
even then, 75. Some people be behind you, be like,
Doing 90.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
still thinking it's slow. I'm like, shit, I ain't trying to get a ticket.
Look, but
Then move over.
is there a cultural who does it more? Does it matter?
I never thought about it. I never really
I
thought
never
about
thought road rage
Yeah.
was racist.
Okay.
The people that pull you over usually are,
it. Yeah.
but not really. Sorry, Uncle.
Yes and no.
No. Hey, spit that. We know that. Come on. We are in America. This place was brought up on racism. So let's go.
Hundreds of it.
Let's,
Okay.
you know, there is no
Well-
elephant in the room with that one. It's just it is what it is. Like I said, if you're sensitive to these topics, I'm sorry, but these are just our opinions. But
Yes.
real talk though, I've really got the most road rage by white people.
All right.
A brother has never pulled up on the side of me to, hey man, pull over, man, let's get it. Never, ever in my life. It's always a white person. And Asians. Ooh, boy, Asians. Boy, I tell you, man.
They can't even see you.
But
Damn.
I'm at his tinted windows.
All you gotta do is say no racial after.
Yeah.
but does race matter? Or does gender matter?
No.
Okay, I can tell you
I mean,
when I
when-
road
when you're
rage,
driving-
it don't matter who it is. They all can get it.
When you're driving at night, it matters. But other than that, if the cops could see you.
And back to
that's
Fred, the dude who popped out on you, what was his race?
Mexican.
I've never had road rage with a Mexican.
Mexican got
You
on
see what I'm
boots.
saying? Am I making a point here? Or I just be in different places where certain people road rage me?
Yeah, you piss off anyway, anytime. No matter what the race they are.
Anytime.
Yeah.
When I get road rage, I used to get road rage. I don't get it no more. Like after I watched Unhinged, I kind of stopped.
That's cap.
You know what I'm
still
saying?
got road rage.
No.
That
Well,
is cap.
I moved from where I was. Now I'm closer to work, so I don't have that long drive on the freeway no more. Okay. But every night I used to get someone either when I was in my little car, they flashed their lights on me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, man, I'm a little car, man, go around. There's all these spaces around me. I put a scary person reflective on the back of my window, and people just, they didn't road rage me no more. And then when I got me the big ass honk truck, I road raged. People start cutting me off, and I just start following them. And then they think they're fast. Hammy, I got a hammy. I'm behind you, bro.
That's Russell Crowe right there.
And then depending on
That's Russell Crowe right there.
No, look. That's why
I ain't gonna lie. Check this out. Y'all want to hear a story, right?
Hang on.
All right.
After I finished that movie is when I stopped. I used to chase people from like Vallejo all the way to Vacaville, and I'd be doing like 120, my big ass truck right behind them. And I would chase them, bro. Like, oh, you thought you were cool? You could just do this to anybody?
And then when you got done.
But check this out.
Okay.
Was not mad anytime I did it. I was just having fun. Now, you thought you just messed with someone's day? Guess what?
Then when he got done, you realized, damn, I got to drive all the way back to Vallejo.
No. This is when I lived in Vacaville. Oh. I drive all the way back. I chase people in the middle of the night.
That'd suck. You drive, and then you got to drive all the way back. You like, fuck.
So you're justifying the chase.
Well, look. One, it was fun because they're being assholes. So I thought I'd be one too. So it was just, you know what I mean? Okay. All right, you thought you cool? Now try this. My friends would tell me, look, man, you don't even know who you're chasing. You don't even know what they got. I'm like, bro, I'm in a big ass truck behind them with my lights hitting the back of their head. They're not trying to turn around either. They don't know who's behind them.
Yeah.
So they gone, bro. I had people smashing. They were gone. It was crazy. But then after I saw this movie, I was like, I'm not that bad. I should stop doing that. I did it for fun. I was just bored driving home. Look. I got home so quick those days. I'm just saying. So it was just like, if I was mad, okay, I could see someone getting scared. But they probably were all scared. I don't care.
Okay.
But now I'm sorry if I did that to you.
And then what were you going to say? Because you got a story.
Oh, man. So one time I closed Jeff's window, right?
Wasn't my window stupid? It was my mirror.
Oh, was it your mirror? Oh, there you go. It was his mirror. I think I did it one time only, right?
One time? Lies.
Yeah,
lies.
and somebody else closed his window and then he ran to work.
Never done it before in my life.
You closed my window. You closed my window or mirror or whatever. You closed my mirror.
I did it. I've worked there for over 15 years. Not one time did anyone close my mirror on that side where my parking is until I caught him doing it. After that, it was like three more times. I did it in your face. 3 times. I did it in your face. Is that not catching?
No.
That's not catching.
I was
you
like,
do
Jeff,
it?
look.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's better if I said I saw him do it.
No.
And then after that, it was all the time.
No.
Who else you gonna pick?
Maybe they were trying to follow my footsteps.
Ain't no one trying to.
And then he was like,
me,
"Yo, look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do it." I looked him in the eye. I didn't do it. And then he put his head down.
Not one person
walked away. He was like,
not one person trying to do that to me all the time.
I think the moral of this story is you can road rage while parked. So yeah.
Yep, Jeff.
That's a good story.
Okay. If that's the case, he used to take stuff out of my bag, put stuff in my bag. I don't carry a bag no more.
Yeah, that's because you looked hungry. So I was like, okay, maybe when you go home, here's an orange.
So you look hungry right now.
Hey, Carrie, this one's for Carrie. I'm going to let y'all talk this one out in a bit.
All right.
This one's for Carrie. So if one of us was a psychiatrist right now in this argument, this is just what people do. It just so happens most of it happens while we're driving. Equals road rage. Okay. So this is more of a table rage right here. Arguing back and forth, disagreements. You cut me off. You close my mirror. So
or pent up aggression.
Pent up aggression. Yeah. Yes. You're driving home and you just had a bad day at work, and I'm gonna take it off somebody. AB in the parking lot. I don't like you, Abdul. I'm gonna close Jeff's mirror. Jeff, hey, why are you touching my property? It's just a joke. Okay. Next day, my mirror's closed again. AB.
Pretty much.
Do I sound like that?
Yeah.
He was like, like I'm finishing all the time?
He pressed number 7. He did that. He pressed number 7, went to the pamphlet.